As always, shout out to all you watching the VOD. You guys rule. Thanks for showing up. Don't tell the rest of chat, but I do this for you. Don't tell them. You ain't seen Scott Pilgrim versus the World? You know that just had its like 10-year anniversary? How crazy is that? You know, when I first saw Scott Pilgrim versus the World, I watched it in probably the most ideal way. And you might say, oh, did you go to like a cool like movie theater or like maybe like watch it like with a bunch of friends? No. I torrented it, and it was a theater rip, like a theater cam rip. So literally someone was just videoing the screen, and then they like put that on a torrent site or whatever, and I downloaded that onto a CD. And that's how I first watched it, and man, it just gave it this real grunge feel that I really loved, and I think that's why I fell in love with that. Anyway, how we feeling? You're looking great. Obviously, you know that. We got a big day today. As you can tell from the title, we are throwing down the gauntlet. We are going to at least beat one of the remaining 3 games here in UFO 50 today. So it's gonna be a big one. It's also exciting because this is officially my first stream as a Twitch affiliate. So I don't want to say I'm a big deal now, but people know me. All right. I mean, no more people than before, but still. Welcome, 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 everyone. You know what I was thinking about? I was thinking this is a this Twitch channel actually is so rejuvenated my love for UFO 50 to the point that like I consider just like playing it casually in my free time. That's crazy. I have played so much UFO 50, and now I'm playing it like 3 to 4 hours a day, like on Twitch. And somehow I still am like so drawn to it that I want to get that I would actually spend my time doing that. That's crazy. Okay. So what games do we have to beat? Well, not very many. Tell you that much. We've got Vanger, which we're 84% of the way through. Pretty close. Val Race, which we are on the second to last floor of. And Cyber Owls, which is going to probably crush my soul into a million pieces. So why don't we not do that one today? And we're going to focus on Valbrace. Now, just like last time, I am not above cheating here because you see that gold disc? I earned that shit. I did it on my own. No help from anyone. And so, yeah, I don't mind looking up a map for Valbrace and figuring out how it all works. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Let's see. All right. So we ended off here on floor 5. And yes, if you were not here for the first part, we do already have the Star Sword ready to go. And we absolutely hate it. It is not fun to use. At all. So I was watching the Cherry Rush. They've been doing a races over at the on the Cherry Rush channel, which I highly recommend you check out if you haven't. Where basically what they've been doing, and I literally just learned this. They've been doing draft picks for who gets to do which cherry, and then you're racing to get 10 cherries. So there's some quick cherries, obviously, but you're not going to get all of them. So even if you have Waldorf's Journey, you know, someone else is going to have Mortal 2. So it's really cool. So watching, like, the winner of that race, which was Cosmoing, spoiler, actually beat a Tactics, got the Tactics cherry live on stream. It was so tight. All right, let's get this started. What does our inventory look like right now? All right, we have the we're still rocking the rapier because I think that is that's the way to go. We got the fungal cloak, which I don't remember why it's good, but I remember that it is great. So we're going to definitely be rocking the fungal cloak. And then we'll probably give the bronze plate to the Red Knight and go from there. The Red Knight is actually pretty close, especially because we have a key already. So we're going to start by going to the Red Knight. So if we go up here and then to the left, and then there should be a door here. Yep. And then we can give him the bronze plate. He gave me a green potion. Hey, I got something for you. Would you like a green potion? Hey, how about this? Would you like a green potion? Would you like a red... Can you imagine? Cool. Yeah, I think our number one priority here is going to be stamina, or con, I guess is what it's called in this, just to make sure that we can handle this. We don't have a second key though, right? Yeah. So, but we do want to make our way to the throne, not because we're going to be able to sit on it anytime soon, but just to be ready. So let's go over to the throne. Yeah, we can actually just go here. Yeah. This is going to be very easy. Whoops. So if you don't know what makes this floor so difficult, well, there's lava everywhere. And there's these little platforms that you can use to get across the lava, but they only work once you are like they're basically little boats, right? So you have to have these boats in good positions for you to actually use them. So let's go hit this switch. Whoops. Hit this switch so that we can get up there. Ow. Do they always do that, like, non-charged attack first? Apparently not. Learn something new every day. I know they alternate attacks. Okay, so we're gonna go up from here. There's the throne right there. let's see how much essence we need to sit on the throne. Yeah, we can go down from here. Ooh, an orc tusk. Nice. Alright, so we need 2,000 to sit on the throne. And now we have gone to where the throne is. We're in a good spot. Alright, so the next thing we want to do is probably go check out... There is a chest that is easy to get to. Let's see if we can get there, maybe get some essence. That would be nice. Wait, we don't want to go this way, do we? I don't think we do. We do not. Okay. We want to go this way. And we want to get in as many fights as possible. Oh, right up here. I found clothes. Hell yeah. Let's go clothes. Okay, now we want to go, I don't know. I guess we want to go to the crone. Yeah, let's start by going to the crone. She is a drive, so let's get there. All right, we want to go around this. First of all, we want to reach into the light. Man, these guys were so tough when I first fought them, because I was like, it didn't occur to me that you could strike them right before they did that charged attack. Which seems really stupid now that I say it, but I just didn't get it. A wooden shield. Whoops. I'm trying to remember what's so great about the fungal cloak. If anyone could remind me. I think it has to do like with like when you like kill an enemy or you hit an enemy enough times that it gives you a little bit of HP or something. I think it's something like that. But I don't recall. Okay, we should also go over here because this is going to open our final door for the map. Well, second to final door. We'll need to have had done that. And then... Oh, we can't... Oh, no, we can. We can. We just got to reach into this light, first of all. We just got to go around here and go open sesame. And then we can go down here. What do you got? Bones, red potions. I'd kind of like to get a key because we only have one key. We don't really need to buy a key. And I'd like to give like clothes and the wooden shield and the orc tusk to the Red Knight. So let's prioritize that. Cool beans. Does the crone if you fight her on one floor, does she come back on the next floor? Or is it like Spelunky, where it's like she's just mad at you forever? Or does she just like, well, you killed her. What did you expect to happen? Ooh, I really love the jesters. I think they're just cool design. Okay, we gotta handle this a little bit better. You thought we were gonna die there. Well, joke's on you. I will never die. Why do I feel like this is like moments before disaster? We didn't actually go get the other chest over here, did we? We didn't. But you didn't. Ow. Oh, that's what it is. When you're refreshing your stam, then it also slowly increases your HP as well sometimes. That's really cool. I mean, we definitely do not need to hold on to this orc tusk. Blue potion. Wham wham. Oh well. Man, I love having the dragon shield. It's so life-changing. I don't know why I said that like the Power Glove commercial. I love the dragon shield. It's so bad. You guys know that commercial? Or is that a meme from another time that the kids these days do not know? If you don't know, there was a commercial called for the Nintendo product called the Power Glove. And while they were trying to be cool about it, they had the guy in the commercial go, "I love my Power Glove. It's so bad." And then it ended up being one of the worst products that Nintendo's ever made. So I guess it was, you couldn't call it false advertising. Still a little bit confused on how the fungal shield or the fungal cloak works. I know that I'm regaining HP, but I don't know really what's causing that. This is like the way out. Yeah, if we go through here, isn't it? I think it is. Yeah, I think if we go this way... No, not that way. If we go through here... Oh, but this would actually be good to get to. Feeling pretty powerful right now. Tell you what. So now, what does 5 do? 5 is a trap. Okay, so we don't want that. Sorry, there's a switch coming up ahead, and I just wanted to see if it worked. Yeah, so let's open the final door just so we know it. Know it? Yeah, just so we know we can get there when we want to. Yeah, so right over here. Let's fight this. I mean, let's fight either of these guys. We are looking to get in fights. We're only halfway to our desired amount of essence here. We have to get all the way up to 2,000 essence. So we got to fight a lot. Okay, so this is our shortcut out, basically. This allows us to get back to the throne, and it kind of puts us in a more central location. So that's going to be our way in and out without having to do this whole roundabout thing going forward. So there are, I should say, 2 more chests. So let's go get them. This door leads to... What the hell does this door lead to? Also, where the hell are we on this map? I've entirely lost the plot. Oh, it's locked. Okay, yeah, this is... Now I know exactly where we are. So let's open this. Man, I'm so excited for the next Cherry Rush race. I'm trying to remember when it's gonna be. Actually, I want to see real fast. Might try to tune into it. I know there's one today. I just don't know when it's going to be. Oh, people are kissing in chat for the UFO 50 community. Typical. Let's see. I know Matt mentioned... Let's see. Oh my gosh, someone... Okay, so there's one today at 6 p.m., which is not going to work for me, but I will be able to tune in for, like, a bit. Like an hour or so. Ooh, Flick versus Red Robot. Oh, man. Flick is a great player, but Red Robot is so untouchable. Good luck to both players there. That's gonna be a good matchup. Anyway, sorry, I keep getting distracted today. I gotta drink more coffee. That'll solve my problems. Yes. Well, I know some of these words. We go this way. We didn't open that gate. Why did we not open that gate? I guess because we just didn't feel like it. Fair enough. Can't disparage a girl for trying. Did I ever tell you? I never told this story on stream. It is like my most... You know how guys can't take cues from anything? Mickey, if you're hearing this, I don't know if I've told you this story. I'm sure I have. We've been together long enough. You've probably heard this story. There was a time where I had like just turned 18 or whatever. I was a very young man, and I went to the bank just to like drop off a check, just to cash in a check. And the cashier lady there, um, she, when I like had finished the transaction or whatever, she was like, "Is there anything else I could do for you?" And I was like, "No, I don't think so. Thank you so much." And she's like, "How about a date for tomorrow?" And I said, "No, I think I'm good." And then she said, "Well, can't blame a girl for trying." And then I drove home, and I had a moment. I was like, "Hold on a second. I don't think she was joking." Oh, man. So whenever I see people are like, guys are so oblivious, and I see people like try to come to the defense of guys. No, it's true. Guys are dumb as hell. Yeah, sometimes even spelling it out for them is not enough. That is 100% a true story, by the way. 100%. What does this switch do? This switch... I mean, yeah. You know, that there's something to learn about this situation, I guess. It's just that, like, I don't know anything. And I just, you know, expect the worst, hope for the best, see what happens. We do not want to hit this. Have I told you that story before? Ah, shit. I didn't mean to walk into that. Oh my gosh. So funny. I think that the skeletons are probably like the hardest enemies for right now. For me right now anyway. I don't know why. Like, I was struggling with them a ton yesterday too. Okay, I've kind of lost the plot a little bit here. So I gotta make my way back to... Wait, we could go get this chest. Let's go get this chest. An iron plate. I mean, that's better than a bronze plate, but we're no longer rocking the bronze plate. I played some D&D with some friends, and it was their daughter's birthday, and she wanted to play D&D, which, first of all, coolest kid in the world, right? If you want to play D&D. But what I really liked is that she was slowly, like, making a collection of pet mimics in her bag of holding, which I don't even think you're allowed to do, but I mean, let's just roll with it because it sounds sick. So she like kept finding new ways to tame the mimics, and she had like 3 pet mimics that's like sitting in her bag of holding, which she never used. She just like wanted to have them. Enjoy that. Oh shit, he increased our carrying capacity. Have some clothes, brother. Hey, you know what you can have? You can have a blue potion. Hey, you know what else you can have? You can have an iron plate. That's all I can give you, sir. Have a nice day. Alright, we're about 500 and change away from being able to sit on the throne. Is this what Game of Thrones is about? I haven't seen it. But I imagine it's basically like this. I mean, they do kind of like fight skeletons right? There's like at least like an undead army of sorts. Here's my question. Is it worth getting into Game of Thrones knowing that the ending is horrible? Like, is the rest of the show good enough? Uh-oh. We almost just died. I'm telling, these skeletons are a brutal combo with pretty much anyone. You were? Wow, I didn't know you were that into it. I knew you were watching it, but I didn't know you were like diehard into it. So, because everyone was saying like, they're like, this is appointment television. Like, you go out of your way to make sure that you are watching Game of Thrones. It is so good. And now obviously it's got the reputation of being horrible. So is it worth watching the early seasons? You did? Wow. Is it worth watching the early seasons because they're so good, even though we all know that we're not going to be happy with how it ends? Because no one's happy with how it ends. You know, I've actually been pretty lucky to not be part. Just watch it, but skip the last season. Yeah, okay. So it would be worth it then. Well, maybe we could do that sometime. That could be fun. When we want to get into a fun narrative show, but we still have to get finish Twin Peaks. And by finish, I mean like watch more than the first 3 episodes. Yeah, everyone loves it, and everyone says like the performances are incredible, and it's just like it's so great. You slick with that's what I'm saying, man. What's up, brother? How you doing? I watched your game yesterday. Great showing. I really believe that you were gonna pull it back there at the very tail end. Oh, we still need 400. You did great. I mean, you were up against Red Robot also, which is no one wants to be up against Red Robot. No, it was Cosmoing. It was Cosmoing. Right, I knew that. I was there. I was watching. Of course I was watching. But I mean, Cosmoing literally won last season, so for regular bingo. So in fact, I had your show here on the big screen. Yeah, 9 Cherries is like, I mean, that's something you can hang your hat on at the very least. Yeah, it's true. So I put it on here uh in my apartment, and then Mickey was watching, and she just like tuned in and watched the whole damn stream here. We had it on the big screen. It was really fun. Oh, hell yeah. This guy's got nothing for me. I think it's very funny that it's called the quarterfinal, calling it the quarterfinals, when it's like, this just barely exists. But man, it's such a cool format. You got a Camp 2 project? Can we get a little teaser for the fans? Yeah. It's a CD, the inner remix cover album, but something different. It's a multimedia. Oh my god. Dude, I love the UFO 50 community. It's crazy. People are so damn talented. I'm so excited to see that. I was thinking about, like, because I've been part of a couple other game communities. I don't think I've been a part of anything as cool as UFO 50. The group, the people, the talent, the you know, it's a genuinely crazy welcoming group. You'll love to see it. Having 4 artists in the community? Oh my gosh, that's so sick. Ow. I keep forgetting which attack she's on. Yeah, the passion of the game. It's so true. Like, I feel like, yeah, maybe there's like this internal thing that we all like want to give back to the game because it's just like was such an incredible piece of art that they gave us. So like, it just feels wrong that we just get to have this incredible little game for like what, 20-30 bucks. By the way, I know the throne's right there. We're just killing time. We have to get to 2,000 essence. Oh, thanks for the follow, Andrador. Appreciate you. Which games have I not beat? I have not beaten this game, obviously. I have not beaten Vanger. I'm about 86% of the way through that. And then Cyber Owls. Cyber Owls, we may not get to today, but I'd like to get through this and Vanger today, at the very least. I do not do coding or anything, no. I should get into coding, though. I'm one of those people that, like, I love, like, coding games, but I've never actually, like, taken the time to learn to code, just because it's, like, time-consuming. All Cherries. I have all golded the game very long ago. Now I'm just cleaning up the mess that I've made and trying to get through all of these last remaining games. Do you know what's a stupid brain thing? The rhythm of the hitting people with the rapier, I always get stuck of thinking, cut my life into pieces, every single time I use it. I'll show you this time. Cut my life into pieces. And we didn't get to hear it. Embrace. Might want to hit up Frank. Oh, dude, that would be so sick. What's the hardest cherry for you? Hardest cherry. Wow, there have been so many. This is gonna be funny to say because I watched literally Gary here in chat. I saw them do this live on stream, but doing the fist hell cherry was so hard for me. I am no good at fist hell. Just doing 4 emperors pacifist was pretty tough for Rock On Island. Yeah, I was shocked. Bug Hunter. Yeah, Bug Hunter was, you know, I'm really bad at Bug Hunter, But where I got really lucky, literally all three of my streaks that I did, or the games that I did in the streak, were the guys who go on the high platforms and then also have the module that attacks things on platforms. So Derek was like, you know what? You can have this one. I said, thank you, Daddy Derek. This means the world to me. Can I have a kiss? And he said no. Just for the record, he is a gentleman. Fuck. Let me think. What are some other gnarly cherries? I mean, the Cyber Owls one is, there's a reason I'm saving it for last. It is horrifying to me, the idea of actually achieving that cherry. Yeah. I'm saving it for last. Oh, sorry. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm starting to scare myself a little bit because this is my biggest weakness in this game is when I as soon as I start to see things going well, then I die. So let's see, where the hell are we going? I've entirely lost the way. Where are we? Where are you? And I'm so sorry. I cannot sleep. I cannot drink tonight. Okay, so there's a chest there. Oh, am I? I am there. Okay. So I'm right by the throne. Oh boy. Let us not... Okay, I got 15 essence from that. We're so close. I can't believe how good Pierce is, and I didn't use it at all in my first playthrough, so... I am learning a lot. Alright, we just need 50 more. Come on, baby. This should do it. I like that they're called skells. I'm not afraid to say it. Okay, never mind. Still need 40. Ow. Ow, ow. So close. We are getting so close. On other floors, I swear I was getting essence faster, but I must be taking crazy pills. Because why would that be the case? 15. I'm trying to think of some other really hard cherries. Or ones that I really struggled with at the very least. Because there have been some that I'm like, I never thought I would finish. Okay, we gotta be careful here. Okay. Ooh. Hey, we got exactly 2,000. Let us sit upon the throne. Okay. Now we definitely want to increase our constitution. I think we do it again. And then I also think we increase our strength. I think we're good on wisdom. All right, now we just have to leave this floor. Let me see if I can figure out how to do that. I think it's up here based on my map. No, it's not that way. It is this way, that way. And this is going to be the exit right over here. That is why we went around the whole map to make sure that we had that this little spot open. I'm so mad. I broke my streak of watching a movie every day yesterday. I got really obsessed with not like making thumbnails per se, but like improving my current ones. Dude, I've been doing so well. It's not like for the full year. I have had years where my average year is about like 150 to 200 movies a year. And so this year has actually been really bad for watching movies. Been in quite a slump mentally recently. So recently I've gotten out of that slump and I've gone back into my movies. And then yesterday I was gonna go see a movie with a friend and then it just didn't work out. So I was like, ah, shit. So now I'm gonna stay home. I guess I could watch a movie here, but then instead I watched the Cherry Race and then worked on thumbnails. Okay. How the hell do we do this floor? Alright. I have found where we are. Why is the throne green? Okay. 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 And then we want to hit this switch. We don't want to hit the switch next to this. Yeah, we don't want to hit that. We also don't want to go to this fountain. How much is that throne? Oh, it's 0 essence in, for this throne. That is... Wow. Why so kind? What is your plan? Oops. I've actually had a streak of watching movies that, like, I really expected to like, but have, they've been not really my vibe. Like, I haven't, like, gone out of my way to watch, like, the new War of the Worlds movie that I hear is hilariously bad, which I do love. I do love a hilariously bad movie. Oh, really? What's your favorite Halloween movie, though? This last year, Mickey and I, we watched a bunch of Halloween DCOM, so Disney Channel original movies. So like Don't Look Under the Bed, Halloween Town, Brain Dead / Dead Alive. I haven't seen either of those. I will put those on my list. Ruby. Oh wait, we have to, I remember this now. Let's use that. I forgot that we have to take all of these from across the map. That is so true. I remember that. We have to get the ruby, the sapphire, and the emerald. One of Peter Jackson's early films, hypergory, stupid, and goofy. Oh, right. And didn't he, he also made... He made another, like, weird... He made Meet the Feebles, I remember that. As a big puppet enthusiast. I'm all about that. Man, I love that Peter Jackson is like this like lunatic director, and then for some reason they put him in charge of the Lord of the Rings trilogy. What the hell were you guys thinking? And also, why did it work so well? I hate these hands, man. Okay. So got that guy. Yeah, no, it's actually crazy how phenomenal they still look and sound, like, especially because you have an entirely CG character. That's so stupid. Like, for the time when they came out, that is, like, not a good plan. 20 years attention spans could be really appreciated. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. They did great job. They did a phenomenal job. Yeah, I mean, and I do agree that, like, attention spans are getting rougher. But man, like, I think that as long as there are nerds, Lord of the Rings will still have, like, will always be appreciated. Which is funny, because I don't think you need to be a nerd to appreciate Lord of the Rings, but they're the ones who are proud enough to be outspoken about it. We might take a death here, but the plan is to not let that happen. Okay. They tried to show some... it's not a great time. Oh, I was saying, hey man. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm one of those people that, like, I'll sit down and watch the, like, all 3 of the extended editions, just, like, out of pure, like, for no reason. I don't need an excuse, you know? I love those movies, and I could just live in that forever. Okay, let's drop this bone. Yes, exactly. Okay, I'm just gonna drop that. We don't need that. Shire is based. Dude, did you hear about how about the new Lord of the Rings Shire game, or more accurately, how it apparently did not crush? I have been talking about this game for years. I was so excited to play it, and now everyone's saying that it sucks. No idea. Okay, so here's the idea. Here is how it was pitched. It's made by Weta Workshop, right? The people who, made all the cool shit that you see in Lord of the Rings. It is a cozy Shire game where you hang out in Hobbiton and you deal with very low-level problems and, like, make food and plan festivals. And I'm like, this sounds like the coziest game ever made. I am so for it, and cannot wait to go hang out in the Shire. I've been talking about it. I'm like, I really wanted to get a cozy game on my Switch, and I've been, like, planning on that one being, like, my cozy game for it. And then it came out, and everyone's like, yeah, it's really buggy. The gameplay loop is not cozy, it's boring. And I'm like, oh, no. Oh, I thought I lost count. I always lose count. Yeah, I was so all about that game, and then it wasn't. Where am I going? I should go into the weird room, yeah? Where's the other wall gems? Oh, yeah. That game's awesome. Oh, yeah, that game is so cool. I'm all for the Gollum game. What a hilarious disaster. That's what I hear. That's what I hear. I never got into Magic the Gathering, but that's just purely out of financial need. I would absolutely get into it if I had, like, a group of friends who was, like, trying to talk me into it, and I'd just lose all my money on it. Alright. Okay, I just, like, started moving without looking at the map, and now I'm lost. I'm lost. The other one, Stitch? Anyone ever seen that one? Hold on. I think if we go this way. I really want to get this hand out of the way. The hands, I think, are so tricky. And they're especially tricky when there's other shit going on. They're so needy. They just gotta be the damn center of attention every time they're on screen. He's just literally holding that skeleton in place. Sorry, that skell. When you're ready. Anyone know any good jokes? Motherfucker. Sorry. Okay, we got him. We got him. I found a gem. Okay, so down there is the gate we opened, and then this should be the chest. Give us some more essence. That's pretty sick. I think this would probably be the hardest cherry in the game if you didn't look anything up. I think not, if you don't know how to do this, then it would just be impossible. Hello? God, he's so annoying. There we go. Oh my gosh. Whew. We are getting there. Now, what I'm really not looking forward to about this whole situation is that we have to fight the final boss with that horrible sword. I kind of feel like we should start using it now so we can get some practice in. I feel like that's not a bad idea. Where am I? Is that... Yes. Okay, that's there. Let's do that, actually. Let's bring out the Red Star Sword, and let's start getting... Yeah? Okay, well, maybe I won't have a problem with it then, but let me take a look to see kind of where I'm at. Because, I don't know if you know this about me, sometimes I don't learn as fast as the other kids. Then I require a little bit more patience. Let's go down here. Yeah, I know, it's one of your favorites, right? Are you doing this for Cherry Rush, or is that someone else? We need a... Okay, and then we... Yeah. May is doing it for Cherry Rush. That's right. Oh, right on. So you got to get going. Have a great interview. You're going to crush it. I know you will. Man, I do not get this sword at all. We're gonna frickin' die, aren't we? Ah, fuck. I knew it. Ah, it's okay. We like dying. We love it. Do you know why? Because as that one guy who I don't know who it is once said, I hate when I reach my destination because that means the journey is over. RNG manipulation version. I did not know that. There was one. Man, RNG manipulation is like calculus to me. I actually attempted a not seriously, but like I wanted to have a I wanted to see how long it would take me to do like an all gifts run. And I got all the way to Grimstone and then said, oh, so that's what we're going to do? We're going to fight? And then we didn't work out. Headed out? All right, I love you. Yeah. One encounter the whole game? Wow. That's gnarly. Where am I going? Okay, so we do need to get the gem. Let's get the gem first. The ruby, if you will. Wait, we're going the wrong way. I think if we start using the sword now, I think I can get used to it. But I do worry about ever beating the final boss. If I don't. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just do it and be legends. Okay, so this we already flipped, right? Yeah. You know what would have been what would have been a good cherry condition for this game is if you had to beat the game without taking any throne upgrades. That I think would have been fun. All right, so what's the deal with this sword? Like, it can kind of like break through armor. Oh, that's the vibe. I see. Let's drop that. You want some shit? Enjoy. Mmm. Ooh, a bone? Wow, she actually gave me something for the bone. That's crazy. I kind of want to hold on to the rapier just in case we want to go back to it. Oh, I see. So it's like you can do a charged attack, more or less. I see. We'll get good at this. We will practice, and we will evolve. Oof. Fuck you. Sorry. 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 You know where you are? You're in the jungle, baby. You're gonna die. Oh, man. Oh, gee. Oh, brother. Well, shit. We do these things not because they are easy, but because they are hard. No, don't drop the sword. Take the sword. And then equip the sword. I didn't mean to go there. Okay. Well, I'd be remiss if I didn't drop this hard skull so that we could pick up this blue potion. All right. We just gotta lock in, I think is the thing. As Benjamin Doyle of Jetlag once said, have you tried locking in? We're about to, Benjamin Doyle. We're frickin' about to. Yeah, we don't want any of that. Can I tell you? I think I'm probably, when I get to the throne here, I'm probably going to put it all in on Khan. Just because we have to use this damn sword. Is there any tech I'm not understanding about this sword? That makes it just not a piece of shit. A longsword, you say? Ooh. Well, that would be a mighty fine thing to give to a crone. I don't know what I'm talking about. So did they make this sword bad on purpose as a joke? Or are they making this the combatants of Valbrace? I mean, I hate to buy anything out of spite, but I will buy that. If it'll make her happy, I'll buy it and I'll use it and all that. A battle axe? I ain't never seen that before. Don't get attached to it. It's about to be sold. Actually, why am I selling things if I'm not buying things? This is so dumb. What am I doing? I gotta wake up. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, we don't really need that chest anyway. Did you see him dodge my attack there? He was doing his little dance and then... Oh, I found the bouncy ball. Do we want to take this? No. Why would we want to take this? Why are we even over here, man? We're over here because we're having a nice time. And that's what video games are for. To have a nice time. Because we want to be free. And we want to be loaded. And we want to have a good time. Okay. So this guy, unlike the rapier where we want to like kind of drift back and forth between blocking and then attacking, this sword can cut through anything. I also don't like that this sword uses magic to do that super strong attack. Makes it harder to not die. A Warhammer? Why? What game do you think we're playing? Fuck you. Oof. All right, we're doing all right. Okay, so we are now there, and I still don't know why I'm in this area at all. There's no reason for us to be here. And I just keep going in circles. All right, we are getting out of this damn maze. And I feel her magnetic pull to the crone. I didn't think so. Okay, so let's go to this fountain over here. Oh, wait. It's poisoned. Can I tell you something interesting about myself? I'm going to die. Ask not for whom the bell tolls. Tolls for me. And you're telling me we got to beat the final boss with that weapon? That's what you're saying? That's bad news. That's very bad news. All right. Why don't we take a brief break from this? You know what? Actually, let's just take a quick brief break. I'm going to step away. I'm going to center myself. I'm going to lock back in. And when we return, we're going to beat the shit out of this game. For now, enjoy the beautiful music of the intro. I'll be right back. Oh wait, that's in the wrong spot. And we're back. I gotta figure out how to make it so that ads don't just happen immediately. That instead they happen when we like take breaks. Sorry, they literally just started running ads on my channel today. So it's gonna be a minute while I figure all this shit out. Today, I'm not going to worry about it. Today, it's just going to be a little annoying, and I'm sorry about that. But I'll figure it out before my next stream. Alright, let's get back into what we were doing. We're back. Valbrace. stream doesn't end until we beat this game, so... Let us continue. Here's my game plan. I had some urination clarity. God, I shouldn't have said that. I figured out what I want to do. I want to pick that up. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to drop... Sorry. We are going to equip this sword. We are going to drop this. We are going to drop this. We don't need these things. We don't need to sell them either. We also know what the crone has, and there's absolutely no reason for us to be hanging out with her so much. We should just go over there, get the ruby, and then get the fuck out, because we don't need anything from any of these chests. We don't need anything from anywhere else. We just need to get the rubies, get to the throne, and fight the we'll get the ruby, get the emerald, get the sapphire, and then we need to go kill the boss with our sword. And we're going to use this sword the whole time so that we actually do well with it. Oh my god. I can't believe this. This sword is impossible. Throwback Thursday to when Gary said, yeah, I don't remember it actually being that hard to use this sword. I think you'll be fine. I trust that that is true for you, Gary, but for me, couldn't be further from the truth. Literally the first encounter. Like, they always get one over on me there. That's what's so tough. We know how to get to this ruby. We really do. At this point. At least we should. We take the ruby. Now we're getting out of here. We're done with this area. Remember how we spent 45 minutes in this area last time? We're not doing that anymore. We are getting out of here. We're not looking for chests. We're not looking for anything cute. We are just getting the fuck out. We do want to hit this second switch here. And we want to hit... I think if we just accept that our encounters are going to take longer, we'll be happier. We just got to play them way safer. Oh god, where are we going? We are going... Okay, we're gonna go into like the middle scary room. So this is the start. So we go down, we go over, over. Out. Have you guys ever had in the office when they go to Benihana, they he gets a eggnog with sake, which is a crazy drink, obviously, that they do for a meme, because it's a crazy drink. But has anyone tried that? I feel like that wouldn't actually be too bad. They can't kill this hand. Ugh. Okay. I think I'm starting to understand that sword a little bit. I don't want to say, like, I get it, but, like, I'm starting to, like, get the feel for it. Because it does have the shield break ability, but you don't do that for every hit. Like, you kind of need to for, like, the hand. Fuck you. Okay, we got through the hand. Whew. I was just getting scared there. What do we have? We have a red potion. I'm using it. Honestly, the potions need to be better. They don't need to be. I would prefer they were. Well, let's go ahead and put the ruby in there. We don't need that. Alright, so next step, we want to go south. And while going south here, there is a fountain of poison, so we don't want to drink from that one. We're gonna pass by that door. We don't need it. Boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room. What is 4? 4 is healing. I need healing. Overwatch, anyone? God, I miss Overwatch. So now we gotta go back. Yeah, just gotta go back. Oh, fuck. I need to stop playing this like I have the rapier. I do not. Just gotta start doing it like that. Like, you can only get a couple hits in there with this. So we should endeavor to do that. Unless we're going for a finishing blow like that. A lot of encounters today, huh? Why don't you kiss me like you miss me? What's that from? It's from something. Unless I just came up with the coolest thing ever. I didn't come up with the coolest thing ever. That's from something. Okay. What are we doing? We're going down here? Yes, we're going down here. And then we have hit this impasse. In the interest of time, we are going to go this way. Okay. We beat the Jester in a couple hits. That's what we like to see. The one thing I do prefer about the Star Sword to the Rapier is that we're able to kill the hands in a reasonable amount of... Well, not a reasonable amount of time, but we don't need to use our magic to do it. Can't catch a break, huh? Okay. We've now gone through the door. This gate is open for us. Me and that guy both missed each other. How embarrassing is that? Okay. We're getting the feel for it at least a little bit. Give us at least a little bit. Let's sit on this damn throne. Okay. I honestly think that we go con strength. I know that's crazy. I sense that that's crazy. But now we need to... The Emerald is very close by as well here. So let's go, we're going down in an earlier round. And Sugar, we're going down swinging. Be a #1 with the bullet. A loaded God complex. Cock it and pull it. Do I know what it means? Why would you even ask me that? No, of course I don't. No one said that in chat? I know. No one said that either? I know. I could do this literally all day. So it's down this way. It's at the very end? Yes, very, very end. Take the emerald. Okay, so now we have to go to the east, it looks like. Yeah, we want to go down from here. Oh my god! This is a rough spot. Piece by piece here. Ugh, I should not have risked that. I shouldn't have. Okay, that's one. I'm trying to block. I swear to God, I'm trying. Uh-oh. You know, God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. We go again. We were actually very close that time. And you know what we're gonna do? By the way, we're maintaining that strategy because by doing this, we're actually slowly getting competent with the Red Star Sword. So we're gonna drop the rapier. We don't need it. Here's what we're gonna do. First of all, we're gonna win this time. Those guys are definitely our hardest enemy now. Because just like getting all that maintaining the balance of the force there and remembering like oops, I hit the wrong one. Remembering which attack that they're on. But then also, it's not like the rapier where we can like hit a quick attack in there when they charge up. It's like much harder. Tell it, just one of those guys is like brutal. The skeletons, I think if we're patient with them, sorry, the skells, if we're patient with them, they're not so bad. These guys, very bad. What are we doing? We have to go get the gem. Right. I don't know why I like left that area like we were done. Which we're very familiar with where this gem is now. Take the ruby. We're leaving. Bad, 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 bad. What if we tried, like, kind of using it like just the rapier? Where we didn't change anything. We didn't try to break anything down. We just did that. Yeah, let's try that. Let's just try doing what we do. How? How? It's kind of a tough matchup for us. We're not very fast. Hold, please. Nothing important. Whoops. Him. Okay, so now we are going to go into the room that takes us to other rooms, which sounds cooler than I think it is. Okay. We're doing okay. Ish. Sorry. I felt a genuine fear going up against this encounter here. We got him. Okay. We actually remembered this time. That's a step in the right direction. Okay. Ugh. The worst part is, normally on a floor, it's like, okay, we don't want to necessarily be doing this encounter, but like, there's a good reason for it, because we want to upgrade ourselves. But on this floor, upgrading yourself is free. This is actually a really tough encounter for us. Damn it. So I think the idea for getting the hands... Ow. For getting the hands is that we want to, like, break their shield and then do a couple smackaroos. Okay. Whew. We are close to godliness, is what I'll say. Can you fucking not, dude? Jesus. I can't believe we actually walked away from that encounter with any HP at all. That's the power of the Home Depot right there. Right, we're going over here. We are going to place the ruby in there and exit south as before. You know what? Maybe actually the Jesters are our worst person that we can come across. Because he really benefits from, like, if we can get some quick attacks on him. Catch him while he's vulnerable. I'm starting to feel the tilt a little bit. I'll be totally transparent with you. This game is so hard. Let's take a minute. Let's go do something else. We're gonna have one of these. I'm gonna get fueled to be stronger. All right. I hate when I like almost want to restart the game right there, even though it would have changed nothing. I was like, we have started off on the wrong foot. Let's not do that. I am seriously going to lock in this time. We've been messing around. We've been memeing. No more. No more Mr. Funny Pants. We are no longer in the entertainment business. We're in the kicking ass business. And we're all out of ass. No. We've got lots of ass to kick. What am I talking about? No more funny business. Got the first damn part of this memorized. I'm going to submit this to GDQ. We're going that fast. See, you can't let him see you sweat like that. They tried to bait me there. I don't know if you picked up on that. They wanted me to go for one more swing. Well, did we? We did not. See? That's bait. That's how they win. Don't let them win. What does a black potion do? Okay. So we know the Jester is really bad for us to run into. Because he's all about attacking him at the exact right moment. And that's not what this sword does. This sword takes its time. This sword builds a moment. Whew! Never let him see you sweat. I knew it. I was like, as soon as you drop your guard on that one, then you're dead. Guess we're just gonna have to be here all night. Because I ain't going anywhere. I mean, what if we changed our strategy and hung on to the rapier for, like, till we get there? I feel like that actually might be the way. I feel like I've been, like, slogging around in the mud this whole time, and I feel like I'm just so free right now. Oh my gosh. I think we're doing it this way. And I think we're just gonna get good on the boss. Now we have an understanding at least of the weapon. We can work with that. Yeah, we're just getting through these encounters so much faster. And so much safer. Like, that's nothing for us. The enemies don't even want to spawn. They're so scared of us. Guess what? You're up next. Oops. One cycle, baby. Do it again. Boom. I actually feel infinitely better about doing it this way. We know that we're putting ourselves at a disadvantage when we actually have to fight the boss. We know that. But that's okay as long as we can get to the final boss, because right now we're not even getting there. Suddenly Jester? Shout out to the bingo community. Is that where Suddenly Jester's name comes from? Probably. If not, I think we found how a good sprite to represent you in this game. Okay, so the first step for this is we actually have to hang out here to the right before we get to the throne. Oh shit. Ah, I got confused. That time we remembered. All right, we're good. We are so good. I don't even know why I wanted to use a Pierce on him. We don't need that. Okay. We grabbed the switch. We are now heading back. The exact way we came. And this time we go up. Okay. This is going to be a big fight. You fool. You fool! You fell right into my trap. Wow, this game is so much easier with the rapier, dude. We sit upon the throne. And we're going to do that. We're going to do that. And you know what else? We're going to do that. We're going full Constitution build. Me when I'm the United States of America. 1776. Is that something? Hey, what's going on? Thanks for the follow. Orlena Dorsey. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Alright. What are we doing here? We are dropping all of our stuff as per usual. Happy Friday indeed. It is a beautiful day for it. At least it is here. Can I tell you something? Today is it's gonna be a fun day, it's gonna be a bad day. It can be both. Because I have been making a joke with someone who has talked about watching the movie Storks. You know, the movie from Blue Sky Studios. She talks about it all the time and keeps saying it is the funniest movie ever made. And I always say I am absolutely not going to watch Storks. I don't know what happened, but something came over me yesterday, and we ended up, my partner and I agreed to saying, you know what? Come over to our place tomorrow. We will sit down and watch Storks. So, it's gonna be a day. It's going to be a fun day and a bad day. Sometimes things are both. Yeah. And now here's the thing. I am very accustomed to watching very, very bad movies. That was actually, like, that's been one of the biggest, like, hobbies that I've had through my life is watching terrible movies just because it's fun. But man, it's been a while. So, what is Switch 6? It's a trap. We don't want that one. Okay, we want to go this way. Yeah, like waste of time too. I don't know. There is some beauty in watching terrible movies with your friends. I just don't know how it's gonna, what the flavor of that is going to be when my friend really likes this movie. Hello, Mr. Red Knight. Would you care for a bone? I guess we've gotten pretty close. Oh my gosh, she increased my health. Hot dog. Who am I, Mickey Mouse? Jesus Christ. All right, hot dog. Let's play Discord. I do not have a Discord. The closest I have to a Discord is the I know, is the UFO 50 Discord. That's where most of my my friends here on the internet hang out. It's a great group of people. I know. Can you imagine? No, this channel is such a little baby channel. 28 followers. You know, we literally just hit partner, or not partner, affiliate today. It's such a little baby channel. I'm like, yeah, we'll worry about getting a Discord and all that good stuff later on. Well, I'm a big believer in one thing at a time, right? Thank you. Yeah, it happened. Yeah, literally today. I learned about it when people are like, hold on, wait a second, I'm getting ads. And I'm like, why are you getting ads? I don't. And then I'm like, oh, we got affiliate. So. Yeah. No, it definitely is like, it's on the to-do list. It's just not high on the to-do list yet. There's so many other things I want to do for this channel first before, oh, we're going the wrong way. Before that, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Stick around. Well, we will absolutely get there. Right now, my priority is getting the VOD channel. The VOD channel is up currently, but I'm trying to get some good like thumbnails going. I also want to start like making some actually edited content for that. Yeah, exactly. Like emotes. Yep, that's another thing. Yeah, right now it's very much in its infancy, so. Yeah, I've definitely heard some call for emotes. And it just so happens that my, yes, on YouTube, yes. It's just, the link is in the bio, I think, for this. Again, I haven't put too much, things that I only have the one Twitch channel. And then oh yeah, I have two, that's right, because I have my, my personal YouTube channel, which you'll see, it's a lot of, like, edited, like, video essay-like content, mostly talking about, like, movies, less so than games. And then, yes, I do have my VOD channel as well, which is basically just all of these old streams. Completely unedited, by the way. Completely unedited. I would like to start putting together some good video game edited stuff, and also doing some like video essay stuff that is more video game specific, just because I really like those kind of channels, especially when they're associated with Twitch things. So yeah, I am uploading on the VOD channel right now. In fact, this whole conversation we're having right now will be on the VOD channel. Oh my god. It's like we're being part, it's like we're in history right now as it's being made. You have to watch that. Yeah. I mean, the chat isn't on screen or anything yet, so. But you're part of it. Let's see. Okay, we are about to actually fight the final boss. So we actually have to equip this sword. I'm so scared. Not that we have to succeed on the first attempt. We don't. We don't. But we'd like to. Let me actually, just so that I'm doing my proper. I actually don't. No, you won't find me there. I'm kind of a recluse. I'm a lurker in discords around the internet, but you will not find me. I am very I'm a very private person through most things. So if this channel ends up making it to like partner, then I'll make a Blue Sky. I'll make an Instagram for it. I'll put I'll put in the work, but for right now, I'm gonna keep my personal self to my personal self. All right, so what I'm doing right now is I am looking up the cherry guide for Valbrace, just so I can see what you do. I want to watch the final fight here, just to see what some good advice for it would be. 3 different phases: immune to poison, burning, and freezing. Let me see. Let me look up. You know who always has great cherry guides is Bubble Cerberus on YouTube. They do phenomenal work. Okay. So let's see what they do here. Okay. I'm just gonna watch this whole ass fight. Okay. Right, because you do need to destroy all the crystals as well. Interesting. Okay, so he's also using the sword to like shoot up at the crystals, which is smart. Okay. And then once you've defeated those... Alright. I don't know if we're going to get this on the first try, but we are going to do our damnedest. Okay. So I just want to make sure we do have the sword equipped. We do not have anything else. Let's do it. Okay. I'm not going to be looking at chat at all. I'm going to be fully locked in here. So... Oh my gosh. Oh man. Well, shit. We did pretty well there. We did pretty well. We did pretty well. Yeah, sorry. Like I said, I don't have a Discord, so can't help you there. I'm sure they're cool. Sure they're cool. Oh man, that's a bummer. I think we actually had a shot there too. All right, give me 1 minute here to kind of reset. I'll be right back. Yeah, dude, it is a tough boss. We were this close to greatness. We just gotta go back and do it again. Once we do that, then we got the cherry and we're out of there. And it's life's a happy song. Man, if we didn't have to use this damn sword, we would have. Anyway, I will be right back. Let me just go ahead and I'm just gonna put on a jacket really quick because it's actually so cold in here. Give me 1 sec. All right, we're back. We're pissed. We're coming back. We are ready to do this again. We were actually doing pretty damn well for the majority of that fight, though. Actually, I feel like we can feel pretty good about our performance there all the way up until obviously the hand section is what got us. So now we really know our way around, especially this part. We go again. Thanks everyone for hanging out through all this madness. It is a journey, and having some people along for it helps a ton, actually. So thank you all for being here. Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's what I was earlier in the stream. I had switched over to just using the Star Sword, so that I could get used to it. But it slowed us down so much, and we just died so often that it just wasn't the strat for us. I was like, you know what? I'll just lock in once we get to the boss. And I mostly did there. I mostly did. It's just the hands there got a little bit spicy. But beyond the hands, I think we can be very proud of our performance there. Yeah, it's kind of funny that there's like an objectively like best weapon in this game, and it's like the first thing you find. It's kind of crazy. Damn it, I miscounted. Okay, I have no excuse for that one. Whoops. Okay, sorry. I gotta get out of the habit of reading chat while doing this. Yeah, I almost died in the first normal fight with the red sword. It can be good, but it's a completely different playstyle. It really is. I'm so used to like hold, attack, hold, attack, right? Like I'm just so used to that, and then just spamming the button. But it is like you just gotta do it nice and slow. You gotta take your time. Also, I noticed from that fight that we don't need to kill those guards that are chilling around. Like, they're kind of hard to kill with the Star Sword. No reason to. No reason to. Yeah, no, I had the exact same thing where for my first playthrough, I didn't even realize like that you could I flipped that, right? Okay. I did not realize that you actually could pierce or like the value of piercing anything. So I never pierced through any shields or anything, and then I was like, what are people doing to handle these hands? And so I looked up like how to handle this, and then I saw people like, yeah, just like hit them with a pierce. And I'm like, oh right, that spell from floor 1. Like even just doing this, just to like one cycle these guys is so much better. Is it that way or is it 1 over? I think it's 1 over. It is. Alright. Oh, it's at the bottom. That makes sense. Alright, we go south. There's a lot of complexity to this game that I feel like makes you think that you don't need to use certain mechanics in it, but you actually absolutely should. Like magic, such a necessity in this. Like besides just the minor heal, if you know Pierce, knowing Fly is really valuable as well for at least the earlier floors. Like, the game wants you to interact with it. Though, I will say, I do not use Major Heal. I think Major Heal is a ripoff. Whoops. Whoops. That one's on me. Unfortunately, they're all on me, but that one is also on me. I thought she was doing the different attack. When you're ready, it's cool. Got nowhere to be. Whoops. You didn't use block at all? Yeah. I mean, you could definitely, like, make it through a lot of the game without blocking. I don't think it's advised, but you could do it. Oh, I totally missed my turn. Lol? Yeah, it's up here. I was like, where am I? Alright. So what did we learn? We did really like having such a high constitution. I do think we want more wisdom, though. I think the triple con was a bad con. And then, right. So if we go down, wait. No, we missed it. Right over here. This is where we want to be. Cool. Whew. You love when you get them in the spin cycle like that. God, it feels so good. All right. Yeah, let's pass a turn. I want to actually stack myself with some potions. For the next fight. Maybe it'll help. I don't know. No, yeah, let's pass a turn. Oh, Lord. Yeah, it's cool that there are so many possible play styles for this. There's not like an objectively like best way to do it. I know some people even like use spells like basically exclusively. They go Kingdom Hearts strats on it, and they're like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna use like freeze, and then I'm gonna use fireball, or you know, whatever they do. I don't know what it is. I don't know how they do it. All right. That's 2 gems down, 1 more to go. So let's exit east. See, we're getting through this much faster now. Now that, like, we know what we're doing. And now that we're no longer using the that sword for everything, even though we're bad at it. That felt nice. I've got a favorite UFO 50 game. I have several. Some of them are a little bit more controversial than others. I would say that Onion Delivery is my most controversial. Mooncat is definitely gotta be up near the top. Barbuda's really up there. Mini and Max. Did I say Party House yet? Of course, Party House. I'm a huge Rail Heist fan as well. Man, it's like picking your favorite kid sometimes. Nice. Increasing our max H is so good. But definitely my hottest take is, oh yeah, you know, Onion Delivery, actually good. Yeah. That's kind of where I was too. I kind of Stockholm Syndrome my way into loving it because it was just such an undertaking. I'm actually very good at driving games. I actually, like, in my friend group, I'm like, I am the driver of the group. Like, whenever there's driving involved, I'm the one who does the driving. Let's see if we can get around that enemy. No, we cannot. Oh, we did. And so, I thought I was going to pick up Onion Delivery so fast. I did not. Avianos is also really high up there for me, even though it was one of my last cherries. I was kind of holding on to it. But Rock On Island is also so... Ugh, dude, I can't pick. Never mind. Forget I said anything. I don't have a favorite. They're all my favorite. Except for this one. Just kidding. This one's good too. I'm just pissed at it. Excuse me. Oh, man. I think Mooncat was the most joyful experience for me. Where, like, as soon as I got what it was doing, I was like, this is just so freaking good. This just makes me so happy to play. Alright, I don't want to go into this fight with no magic. So, let's not. What about you? What's your favorite UFO 50 game if you could choose? Yeah, I think I've never met anyone who does not like Party House. Wait, isn't Blue Potion increasing your magic? It is. Alright. So we're going to use our yellow potion. Hello. We're going to equip the sword. And we're going to hope for the best. I love putting Kit Club in there. See, I'm a big Kit Club fan. I don't really like Overbold, weirdly, even though I know that one is pretty well loved. And I love Star Wasper. I'm a huge Star Wasper. I am the one who wasps, for sure. All right. So here's the thing. Just like last time, I'm about to lock in. I'm not going to be looking at chat. Probably not going to be talking very much. Fingers crossed it goes a little bit better this time. Thank you for the good luck. We got this. We're locking in. That one hurt. That one hurt a lot. Oh. Oh man, we were so close. Oof. It's not about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep coming. We're going again. Give me just a minute. All right, we are back. We are going to do this. I'm moving myself down because I realize that you can't actually see the, oops, wrong button. You actually can't see the, couldn't see the HP there, but damn, it was so close. All right. Okay, I did go in the wrong one there. Oh, I just noticed that ads were running there as well. I'm sorry. The ads are currently completely out of my control. As I didn't know that ads were going to start running today. So I did absolutely nothing to rein them in. So I have to figure out how to do that. And because I don't want ads to be playing like in the middle of the stream, like not while we're doing stuff. So I'm gonna try to fix that. I assume that's something that is within my ability. They just started running today, so I don't know how they work and what I need to do to make that happen. So thanks everyone for sticking around through the ads. We will I'll try to make them a little bit less as we're going here. A little bit less intrusive. Okay, here we go. I'm actually starting to memorize this floor, which is actually pretty scary, because I have not, I didn't do it on purpose. But if that tells you how long, I mean, we did the last floor here on the first try today. And then we've been on this floor for the rest of the stream. So we've basically just been doing this floor for like 2.5 hours. But getting pretty good at it. Yeah, I don't even think I need the map anymore. Ugh. Yeah, I really appreciate everyone we've had a pretty good turnout actually on today's stream, which I was a little bit surprised about. Not complaining. But I really appreciate we've got a lot of love coming around, and it means the world. So thank you so much for the follows. Of course, for the subscriptions, even better. But you know, the follow is so huge. I missed it again. I always do that. This might be the only part of the map that I like don't exactly remember. We'll see. We'll get there. But I will say I am very, very happy with the stats that I had going into that fight. Double con plus 1 wisdom kind of balances all the stats out. But that's like, that worked really well for us. Let's eat a rat heart. Let's just live a little, you know? To be honest, I think that I was a little thrown off on that fight because it didn't occur to me that there'd be another phase after there, which I should have thought about. I should have thought that there'd be that phase, but when they said like, where did you get that sword? And then the screen went dark, I kind of thought that meant that it was over. Apparently not. He was just in our range there. Let's see. So we give him this. We can give him that, I guess. Yeah, because him giving us, like, the little upgrade there is, like, so worth taking the time to do. I didn't know that those upgrades were the same every time on your playthrough. But I guess they're random, but then, like, it's like a seed. So it will always be the same. Yeah, we actually do have this floor officially memorized. Congratulations, everyone. We did it. 'Twas not my intention. Ow. But we did it. We actually kind of want to get in another fight here if we can. And we want to use that opportunity to make sure that we have full magic before that. Do I have anything else to give this guy? No. Yeah, I think we do want to... Yeah, let's get in another fight here. Of course it would be a fight with the hands, which drains our magic. I mean, I guess we don't have to use Pierce on them. So let's not. But let's definitely get these skills out of here first. The skeletons. Anyone know any jokes? Okay, we just gotta. I mean, this is an even worse situation to jump into that fight with. Yeah, okay, this is what we wanted to see. We can deal with these guys. And we'll be able to start the fight with an orc tusk. Yes! Okay. Inventory. Equip the sword. Hard skull. Hold. Inventory. Orc tusk. Hold. I guess it's one or the other. I think orc tusk is better. What am I basing that on? Absolutely nothing. Let's do this. Once again, I will not be looking at chat. I will not be talking. And I will be locked the frick in here. So I apologize any messages or anything that I missed. I'll see you on the other side. shit. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 hours, 5 minutes, but you strike the. I didn't get to read it. Wait, you strike the final blow. I'm reading the thing. In the chaos of the battle falls quiet above you. Stars shine. The false sky flashes brightly, blinding you momentarily before a familiar weight comes to rest upon your shoulders. Your armor, when you fell into the labyrinth, settles upon you, and you feel your father's sword in hand. Your vision returns, and you see that you are back on the surface, before Northox keep once more, which lies ruined. Your horse whinnies nearby, and you wonder if it was all a dream. But as you mount, you feel a weight in your pocket. You reach into your pocket and pull out a tiny shining star, glimmering as though it were just plucked from the sky. Ooh. Ah. Wow. Apparently ads just started playing, so... I'm gonna wait until I see the ads are done on my side before I continue to talk about this. Man, I gotta figure out how to make it so that I choose when the ads happen. Hopefully that's not something that they only let, like, partners do or something. Because I find that so obnoxious. I want to choose when the ads are gonna play. God, that's obnoxious. Let me edit the stream title here. Alright, there we go. All right, that should be the end of the ads, hopefully. All right, so that's definitely going to be a top priority for me. Um, next stream. Thank you so much, Noxmoo. Thank you so much for everyone who's been hanging out in this stream and helping me through this absolute nightmare that is Valbrace. We only have 2 more games to cherry in UFO 50, so we are right there at the tail end. I kind of feel like keep going on do Vanger, because Vanger's not going to be that hard. It's just going to take some time. So let's do that. And again, I apologize for the ads, and I know they're coming too fast and furious. I'm gonna figure out a way to make it so they're not so invasive, and then I can choose when to make the ads happen. That would be my priority. Yeah, Vanger is a lot of like just chilling, but we just gotta follow the path to do it. So I just want to take a minute to grab some water. I know I just stepped away, but I need to grab some water here so that I can continue to not lose my voice. But if we can get through, I don't know if we'll get through Vanger today, but yeah. Cyber Owls, this is going to be a whole stream in and of itself, for sure. I'm not talking about Cyber Owls yet, because once I start talking about it, this is what we're going to be talking about for maybe a handful of streams. I'm pretty good at some parts of Cyber Owls and not great at other parts. But I think if we set our sights on having cherried every game before the UFO 50 Cherry Rush, which, by the way, is happening in the last weekend of this month. Everyone, please go check that out. It's gonna be great. Here, let me actually post this link to this in chat, if I'm allowed. Check out Cherry Rush. It's such a good cause. They're gonna be it's a charity marathon that is going to be all about, they're going to be cherrying through the entirety of UFO 50 over the course of 3 days. And there's going to be some other special event things that are going to be happening there as well. So please check out Cherry Rush and donate. It's going to be such a good cause. I don't know if I'm going to be on any of the couches. I don't believe that I am. I'd have to reach out to some people and see what they're doing, but we'll see. I might also be busy, so that's another problem. But I will definitely be tuning in the whole time, and our stream is going to be going dark during Cherry Rush, because I want all the UFO 50 attention to be going on that event. So definitely check that out. All right, let me go grab some water, and then we will continue on. Be right back. All right, we are back. So here's the thing. I have pulled up the map for Vanger. What's really gonna be unfortunate about this whole situation is that we have to also beat the final boss, but also on top of that, yeah, Vanger Danger for real, for real. Not only do we have to beat the boss, but I don't know what upgrades we have and have not picked up, because I wasn't going for 100% completion on my my run, so okay, cool. So on this map that I found, which is really, really neat, it shows you what requirements there are to pick up each of the things. Like, it has a little way of showing it as well, which is really neat. So let's go into Vanger. Let's stop beating around the bush. And then, can we leave this area? Yeah, we can just leave this area. Alright, so we're going to be in the Theta sector. Okay. So first we just want to get out of here. That is true. That is true. I might just... I don't even know what the mods I have on right now are. So... apparently, I'm getting hurt. So let's, we kind of have to go back here. Can we pull up the map here real quick? So, Control Center I don't think has any. But we definitely need heat there. I don't know, dude. I don't remember. Reduce spike damage? Sure, man. Whatever. As long as we have the heat mod on, then we should be able to get where we need to go. Okay. So I'm just trying to, like, gauge. All right. I see what we're doing. I think I know where on the map we are. You know, we can just fall through this because we have the spike reduction. And through this too, I guess. Might as well. And so what we want to do here is, there's no upgrades in this area, so we just want to go out this door. And then our first stop is going to be going through here. And we want to go to the door that's going to be here on the left. Yeah, this is where we want to be so that we can go to this safe point. Okay. So we need to have this on our body for a hidden item that's going to be down this way. How do we get through there, though? Do we have to enter from the other side? Yeah, apparently there's a shortcut. And we have to enter from the other side, maybe? Or, yeah, because we can't go up through there, obviously. Alright, well, we gotta get the heat mod back on. Now we gotta go all the way back around, because I did not understand what the hell we were looking at. Can you believe we're on the last 2 cherries? I can't believe that shit. I thought I would never get there. Genuinely, I remember when the game came out, and I was like talking to my friends about it, and I'm like, well, there's like a condition like to make like the game even harder, where like you can like quote unquote cherry disc everything. I don't think I'll ever actually do that for all the games, but I'd probably go for gold on all of them. And here we are, almost a year of the game being out later, and we're already almost done with it. Almost cherry disc the whole game. Now, how do we get through there? I never learned how to do this. Because that's the shortcut. Was there a specific mod that gets us through that? There's also a thing right here, so... So this does, like, defense against... We can get flaming bullets. This one shoots through walls. That one shoots twice as far. Maybe this'll do. Let's see. Okay, seemed to work. What the hell? So we shot that. This opened up. And now what? Does that mean we already got it? It must. Yeah, that must be what that means. Right? We in agreement there? I think so. Well, it says grav guns, which I guess is a terminal code. Yeah, I think we must have already done this one. I think that's what we're looking at. Yeah, that's where I'm at. So let's... Now there's a couple up here as well. No, wait. We don't want to go that way. We want to go this way. And I think the way I'm gonna like remember this is do a full sector and also try to like move left to right. Try to get all these upgrades. Alright, so for this, we need the, okay, so we actually need 2 different things for this. This is like... Hold on, sorry. Sorry, I was trying to figure out the pre-roll ad stuff. I'm sorry. I will learn how to fix that. Oh, it's running the ads right now. Ugh. Sorry, if you're if you're back from the ad break, I am currently trying to adjust this so that it is less. I'm just gonna put them like basically off right now. I think, yeah, it should be like a 30-second ad every hour right now. So hopefully we don't get more. I'm so sorry for not looking into this beforehand. I just want to make sure that you guys are having a good experience here. So sorry about that. We will fix this. Next stream, it's gonna be better. Anyway, back to Vanger. We are going to have to go through this room twice. Once with this, and then once... Yeah, once with the... shield? Hold on. Shields, mods. So this is called the Force mod, right? Wait. Yeah, the Force mod. I'm so confused. Because it's trying to tell me, but I don't know how it wants it. So well, that's how we get there, which I assume this is where the piece was. Okay. So that's one. And then we need the clone. What? We're gonna learn how this works. Just give us a minute. Additional clone. Requires clone. Requires force mod. But okay, but it's not telling us actually where we need to put this. It's just saying it requires a clone, which I don't know what that means in this case. But that's okay. Guess we don't need to know. What do you mean requires clone? Leaving a shadow? Okay, so like flip to leave shadow. And maybe we need like that? I don't know. I have no clue. All I know is that this is supposedly like up here or something? I don't know. I really don't know. Okay. Because that just brings us to a teleporter in there, and that's not what we need. This map is probably very good, but also very confusing. Okay, so there's our next stop that we're gonna make. We're gonna just assume that we have that one. We're going to head down from here, through here. Then we're gonna make our first left here that we can. And then from here, it should be over here to the right. So maybe killing this guy. But I think we've done that. Yeah, I think we've killed... I think by killing that guy, we get that. Okay, cool. So we've done that one too. I would really like to see something that I haven't done so that I know if I'm doing anything right here. Apparently there's a shortcut here. Yeah. Who knew? All right. So there's our next thing. Okay. So there should be also one right here that does not require any mods. We just need to get it. Nice. And then there will be one requiring an electric mod up here. We'll see if we can spot it. Here's the thing. It also tells us if it's hidden or not. So if we get this way, is that fine? I think that's fine. It's kind of not fine, actually. Damn. Alright, it's fine. I mean, this is more or less just like wait, we can't go that way either. How do we get out of here? This is more or less just like a scavenger hunt. Well, we can get through here. Shall we go up? But wait, we can get through here. Hell yeah. I just didn't believe. This is how long it's been since I've played Vanger full stop. And also specifically with like all the mods. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go up here. And then we're gonna go past this room. We take no spike damage or very low spike damage. We go in here. Alright, so now we're going to need the this mod. Let me actually go back to this. For those who want to know how the collectible 25 shield upgrades, 3 clones, and 2 stabilizers. So we are missing 7 shield upgrades. Is that clones? I think that's, so we're missing 7 shield upgrades, 1 clone. No wait, those are stabilizers. So we got both stabilizers. What are clones? How do we see how many clones we have? I mean, we have 4 clones. How many clones do you start with? You start with 2? I don't know. I really don't know. Let me see. Hold on a second. Now I understand what this is. I get it now. I understand how this map works. So they're not telling us where. They're not saying it requires clones. It's saying that this is to get a clone. So these are to get shields, to get clones, or to get the mods. We should have all the mods. But yeah, there's the 2 stabilizers we have, so we don't even need to look at those. Okay. Now I know how to read this map. Now I understand. All right, so there is a shield that requires pulse mod to use. So we or to get in this room over here. Wait, is it this room? It is not this room. It'll be this room over here to the left. Yeah, right there. So there's our shield. Now we get it. So we need to use our pulse mod to yeah, we need to use our pulse mod to get through those lasers. Understood. Hell yeah. Okay, it's nice to understand things. So it needs to be body. No wait, it's electric shield, so it's grav. Cool. There we go. We love to see that. We got the release check for the clone there. What's next? Sorry, this took me a minute to comprehend what the hell was being said, but we got there. And so to get the shield down here requires the heat mod. So if we don't see the shield here, then we know that we already got it. So let's go up here and get this save point. Yeah. Okay, we're going the right way. So this was the place that required the heat mod, and we already got it. So we are done there. So now this is why I've put off doing Vanger for so long, by the way. There's just like, I knew that this day would come where it's like we're just gonna be scouring the map, just running along trying to collect all the mods. I knew it would. I knew this day was upon us eventually, but we can't get in there. People complain about traversing the warp tank map a lot. I love traversing the warp tank map. This, no thank you. How do we... Hello? Alright, let's be honest here. This is a good place to pick up tomorrow. So, why don't we just call it here for today? Yeah, let's just call it there for today. We're now 89%. We're missing just a handful of things, and then we have to go beat the final boss again, which is so obnoxious. But, yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. It's been a really great stream. A lot of support today. A couple new faces. That's always fun to see as well. Of course, subscribe if you've enjoyed this channel. That helps out a great deal. Thanks so much just for being here. You know, for following, for you know, helping me through this whole mess. But we are setting the goal that we are going to finish all of this before the before Cherry Rush. So please check out that link I put in chat for Cherry Rush, and don't forget to tune into that. But that does it for me. Have a great rest of your Friday, TGIF, and I will see you next time. Bye.